My warm-up's really exact. I do the same thing every time, no matter what performance I have. It's one little superstition that I have. Performers can be very superstitious, but I like to warm up the same way, and that's doing exactly the same exercises in the same sequence. For me, I've just found that's what works for my voice, no matter what repertoire I'm singing. We're just finishing the winter season in Sydney, which is our busiest season for Opera Australia. There's normally 6 or 7 operas on at the moment, and I've been in 3. So on any one day, you can be rehearsing one opera in the morning, you might be performing another opera in the evening, and then you might in the afternoon be studying or preparing for another opera. So it's always continuous. And a typical day, there is no typical day. Every day is different, and that's what I love about this job. But for instance, today, I've had a rehearsal in the morning, and then this evening I'll go in and sing The Merry Widows. So you don't always get your days free on days of performances. But I actually don't mind that. I really enjoy sometimes rehearsing the morning of a performance. I feel it warms me up mentally, physically, and vocally as well. It's great. I can do a warm-up in the morning, have a rehearsal, as long as I don't work too hard, and then I sort of feel like I'm warmed up and ready to go for the evening. So when the evening performance comes around, I may only need to sing for 5 or 10 minutes before I go on stage and sort of feel that I'm ready, and that's a really nice feeling to have. When we rehearse at the Opera Centre in Surrey Hills, I usually catch the train because it's quite convenient. But if we've got performances at the Opera House, I usually drive, and I have a Mazda. I love it. Because it helps at the end of a show, at the end of a night, because we can finish quite late. It's just nice to be able to drive, quickly jump in the car and drive home. So that's a little luxury that I like to have when I'm performing. Yeah, I've been in a few Mazda Opera in the Domains. Last year I was performed in Carmen, done Cahiers in Carmen, and yeah, coming up we've got I'm singing Zulga in the Pearlfishers, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, singing at Mazda Opera in the Domain, singing for tens of thousands of people. It's fantastic, and being outside, obviously it's something that we don't get to normally do. So it's a lot of fun. Last year I had a bit of a problem with my wig because I had a long wig on, so I was getting lots of wig hair in my mouth while we're trying to sing. It was quite a windy night. So those sorts of things when you're outside, or sometimes people can swallow bugs or the mosquitoes at night if it's quite humid. People can have things fly into their mouths or stick onto your skin, and it can be sort of quite distracting at times. But I think that's all part of the fun of it, and you just have to sort of realise that's what you're doing, and you can never recreate a perfect opera outside, and I don't think that's what it's about. It's about people being outside, al fresco, enjoying a glass of wine, and enjoying themselves, listening to some beautiful music. Pearlfishers is fantastic to watch outside because the entire opera just about is set outside, and it's set in Sri Lanka, so you need to be thinking exactly the time of year in Sydney. It'll be a hot, humid night, and that's where this opera takes place. It takes place over the span of 24 hours, and you've got all this really exotic music and exotic sounds and flavours and smells, and so it's a really atmospheric piece, and so it's the perfect opera to go and sit on the grass and have a glass of champagne and just lie back and relax and enjoy yourself. The music's stunning. It's really beautiful, and even in the moments where there's the really dramatic moments, the music is still just really lovely to listen to. So it's easy listening opera, as it were. So perfect for Mazda Opera in the Domain.